Oh my goodness, it's been so many months. It is currently August 11th, Tuesday, 2020. What has happened? Well, one, a pandemic, COVID 19, hit the planet and caused a wave so big no one could possibly have anticipated. And repercussions of such are that people can't leave their house without masks, and everyone's lives basically got scrambled. I was one of those people. I ended up going to New Jersey and working as a first responder, which I did for 4 months. And I came back to Pittsburgh fairly recently. I came back at the end of July. Or beginning of August, rather. Oh, it is beginning of August. Okay, end of July it is. Needless to say, I'm back. And a lot has changed. A lot has changed. Love life is still in shambles. Absolutely. My mom got really sick. She got lupus and almost died. And she's currently getting better. It sucks that the one medication she needs to live is a hoax drug solution for COVID-19. Like, everybody keeps thinking this drug is like the miracle drug. It's not. And people like my mom need it to live. So it'd be nice if people stop using it. But as far as my weight, I gained 30 pounds. So, that's great. I started going back to the gym since I've been back, though, working out. I want to do a marathon in October for suicide awareness. I never made a video on here about my struggle with suicidal ideations, but it is something I've struggled with on and off over the years, and it's important to me. So I want to be able to lose enough weight so I can be in good enough shape to do that in October. That's the plan. But needless to say, love life still in shambles. I'm turning 27 this year. And when I think about it, I've never really been in a long-term relationship. Like, the one that I refer to when people ask about was not consistent. It was not straight through. I don't think him and I ever went 2 months straight without breaking up. So, update on Person A. Person A has a girlfriend. When Person A and I were dating, I was completely in the dark. Didn't want anyone to know about me. Wanted the whole thing kept under wraps. Did not hesitate to pull this girl out the woodwork, which taught me a valuable lesson. If he likes you, he'll show it. And that's okay. I think Person A and I were better off as friends. And I value their friendship. I do. We've been friends for quite a few years, and I actually don't want that to change. But I don't feel any romantic pulling towards them anymore. And I'm happy that's the case. That needed to happen. Person B, still with a girlfriend. Interesting, though, because we've had more conversations, from a friendly level, not a romantic state. And when we've discussed that, and they basically told me that they don't feel like they're in love with her. And that they're kind of with her because they've just been together so long and they don't want to mess that up. They don't have a reason to mess it up, so they just kind of are compliant with staying where they are. And I found that so odd, because I'm the kind of person who I can't stay anywhere that I'm not happy. That's so odd to me. But yeah, that makes no sense. And I asked them, do they plan on marrying her? And they were just like, oh, that's scary. I'm like, you've been with this girl for 5 years. You're not thinking about marrying her yet? Like, that thought hasn't crossed your mind? Okay. Well, then maybe you need to let her go. So she can be with someone who would plan on marrying her. And the thing is, like, he kind of alluded to the fact that he was in love with me too. But it was just like, you were in love with me, but didn't want to be with me. You're not in love with her, but you do want to be with her. Even still, I bought him a $600 gift for his birthday. Ish. Person C, I think about them every now and then. I really do. But I'm glad that ended, not for my sake, because I don't think anything that they included in my life, that they brought to my life, was nothing but joy and happiness. But I think I had a negative impact on them, and I think they deserve much better than what I have to offer. I think they deserve the world, and I can't really offer them that. They deserve to be with someone who is crazy about them, like I was about person B. They deserve that, and person A, really. But they deserve that. Otherwise, I think it's probably best we just stay friends. I haven't gotten in touch with them since I've been back, but I plan on it. I still have their Christmas gift. I never got a chance to give it to them before heading up to Jersey. But amongst all this, I met someone. Weird, I know. I met someone in Philly, of all places, at a funeral, of all places. A funeral of a dear friend, a very, very dear friend of mine, who I'm just heartbroken to have lost. But so far, so good. This guy, I think the biggest, like I said, I told you, honesty is very attractive to me. He's very honest, and I like that. The biggest attractive thing about him to me is his transparency and his heart. He's like a gentle giant, jolly green giant, just so gentle. He's kind of sensitive, and I like that. Just very, very wide heart, and just very caring. And pros is he's artistically gifted. I literally can just watch him do art all day. He makes me laugh. He has a dry sense of humor, very dry, but I like it. He makes me laugh a lot, like a lot. And he's just very sensible. I like the fact that I'm a bit erratic by nature. He's the opposite, and I feel a very cooling effect from being in his presence. Like, I'll just be like, he'll just calm me down, and I feel very safe with him. I know I'm not supposed to compare, but he reminds me so much of Person A, and that's scary to me. Person A was also very artistic, was a musician, and that was like a means of, they got money from that. Person A made me feel very safe and secure. Person A was very reliable. Person A was Caribbean. Person A was same religion. Person A was a very deep thinker, philosophical thinker type of person. Person A, yeah, all that. But and it's the same thing with this new person. We're called Person D. Same thing. All those same characteristics that I like. Very giving and loves children. Like, they have so many similar characteristics. It's odd. But they also have some things in similar that I don't like. Person D It's very stoic. It's not very romantic or emotional type of person. Very like matter of fact, logical. Just great sometimes, but I'm an emotional person. I'm a sensitive person. I mean, they are sensitive, but they are like, I'm the kind of person who, I'm a hugger, I'm a toucher, I'm a feeler. This person, not at all. Not really hugger, kisser type of person. Really won't initiate anything unless I initiate it. That's just how they are. I'm getting used to it, but it's a little weird because my love languages are touch and words of affection, words of appreciation. Like, I'm very much like the type who would call and say, hey, how are you doing, handsome? Or, hey, I was thinking about you. Or see him in an outfit and be like, ooh, you look good. He does not do any of that for me. And that's weird and different to me. And I kind of wish he did that. That's not his thing, though. There is one thing about him that sticks out better than everyone else. And it is communication skills. This man communicates like none other. He communicates his emotions. He communicates his thoughts, his feelings. Very matter-of-fact way, but he communicates it. He responds like CEO of communication. I am here for it. I am absolutely here for it. I love it. But I don't know if it's gonna last. I like this person a lot, but it's not like I'm crazy about them. It's not the same feeling as person A, B, or C. It's none of those feelings. It's more like, hey, I like you. I like you. I want to give this a shot. There might be something here. I don't feel crazy about them, but I can see myself possibly being there. As I get to know them, I see aspects of them that I like, that I know with due time we get to know each other, more comfortable with each other. It's going to be, probably become some of my favorite aspects about them. But it's a work in progress. Just trying to understand where my boundaries lie, or his boundaries lies, respecting that. But also, I'm a person who, if I love 110%. I don't do middle ground. So I'm trying to be very careful about boundaries. That is something I'm learning to respect. Otherwise, oh yeah, got this really long hair done in the Bronx while I was up in Jersey. Besides the point. Otherwise, I think the only thing to do is just to wait and see what happens with him. Sex with him started off really bad. Really bad. Not good. But I think a lot of that had to do with the awkwardness of both of us. We are both awkward people. I'm awkward, he's awkward. He doesn't take initiative. I had to take all the initiative. I'm not used to being the one taking initiative. So that's the thing with him. But I feel like as soon as we got over that awkward phase of like, I don't know you. As soon as we got over that awkward phase, it was like, yeah, sex was good. Sex was good. I think for me, how good sex is has a lot to do with how I feel about that person. Oh no, that's a lie. I've had great sex with people I did not like before. But at least with him, I'm like, this is good. It's good now. It's good sex. It's good sex. It's not great sex. But I'm okay with that. I think the more I get to know him, the more comfortable we are with each other. it's eventually going to get to great sex. Right now, it's good sex. It's good sex. It takes a lot of initiative for me, but the few times he's taken initiative, oh my gosh. I came so hard. Which, a bit sub play there. A bit of BDSM, which I'm okay with. And he knows all about my sexual past, my history, things I'm into. He's aware. But I don't know anything about him. That's the other thing. I never trusted person A because they would never share personal details about themselves. Everything was just like a maze trying to figure him out. Person D shares enough to keep you interested, but not enough where I feel like I trust person D, but I don't completely trust them. They've done nothing to not get my full trust. I just don't. And I don't know why, but I know it's slowly changing. And the more I trust them, the more I'm getting comfortable, the more I'm liking them. So hopefully that pans out. Either way, right now, my focus is my job. And I want to open my own dance studio, so I've been kind of working towards that goal. There's not much to update on that, but when there is, I think I'll come back and do a video. I'm going to try to be more consistent about this. I'll set an alarm, so at least like once a month I'm putting something up. But we'll see. All right. Bye.